gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
Hit on my laps in the gym, the sweat ran off my skin. They thought I ran out of breath, but I was just catching my wind. That only happens to them. I gotta capture my win. I practice 31 days a month and I practice again. Was born equipped with sportsmanship, so I just laugh and I grin. Victory is my objective, I don't have to pretend. Spread my wings like an eagle and let them flap in the wind. No guts, no glory, no pain, no gain. These are actions of men. My teammate is a warrior, got my back to the end. My offense is God sent. You gon' have to defend. My crossover is vicious, I got more swagger than him. Hit the bottom of the net or the back of the rim. Your style is a flavor foul, your score, I'ma take it down. All of your trash talking was pointless, say it now. You slacking in goaltending, my actions are bone chilling. Got the home court advantage, I'm back on the road winning.
I gotta hold down the city.
LeBron James. What more can you say about the guy that hasn't already been said? He can play anywhere on the court, and he gets it done on both ends like nobody else in the league. If we can't slow him down, this game could get out of hand real quick. It's going to be one of the biggest tests of the season for me, that's for sure. Time to step up.
The Cavaliers are out of Cleveland as they take on their Eastern Conference rival in tonight's contest. We've got an action-packed Saturday night of NBA action for you. Thanks for joining us. With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Stoudemire's checked in for Whiteside. Johnson comes in for Chris Bosh. And Freak subbed in for Goran Dragic. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Iman Shumpert is checked in for James. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Smith. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Irving is out there with Matthew Dellavedova. Then there's Channing Frye. Then there's Iman Shumpert. And it's Mozgov in at the 5. Good on the shot. Tang's got 5 now.
You know what? He wasn't going to wait around for any help on that break.
Solo soiree performance all the way. How about that for a little bit of a limerick?
I'm going to let it slide.
Mozgov, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That one is on Stoudemire. Well, we know that Mozgov started last season with the Nuggets and then was traded to Cleveland midway through the season.
And what an impact he made on the Cleveland Cavaliers, particularly at the defensive end. His size and his activity really helped the Cavs become outstanding at the defensive end.
Winslow's checked in for Miami. Richardson comes in for Dwayne Wade.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
And credit to the Cavs for going out and getting Mozgov. I mean, they paid a hefty price giving up the 2 first-rounders. But thus far, he's proved to be worth it.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
And the Mozgov trade, guys, for the Cavs, I think can be viewed as their big turning point in the season. He completely changed the defense of their team. He was that missing piece of the puzzle.
Freak dishes to Stoudemire. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. To the middle. Here's Dellavedova. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today. And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Here's Dellavedova. 11 points for him in that last game against New Orleans.
And also, his assist total tells you about the job he did of keeping his head up and keeping his teammates involved.
Freak passes to Winslow. There's 21 seconds left in the first. 4 on the clock. Johnson the screen. Miami needs to get a shot off. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And here they come. Up the floor. And Shumpert kicks to Irving. And it's denied. Richardson. No. Good. And so both teams trade. And here's Freak on his experience as a one-and-done college player.
It was definitely a hard decision. I had to sit down with my family and weigh the options and really take the time to figure out what's best for me. It was tough. I mean, I loved my team, my coaches, and just the whole college experience, you know. But on the other hand, there's always a risk of injury, you know. I just felt like I was ready to take my game to the next level, so why wait? And I think it turned out for the best. No regrets.
Now with more and more freshmen, Clark, making the jump to the pros, we can expect to hear more stories like this, I'm sure.
Well, without question, Kevin, that's the case in the landscape that we find ourselves in. But, you know, there's something to be said for developing all 4 years in college when that's the best route for an individual player. Nowadays, I think, unfairly so, there's a ton of pressure on young guys sometimes to leave prematurely. We'll see if Freak's decision pays off for him long term.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And from what you guys going with the whole new group on the floor. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Shumpert is checked in for J.R. Smith. And Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Freak dishes to Stoudemire. Another shot. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Well, Greg, after a run of 10 playoff trips in 11 years, the Miami Heat missing the postseason last year, they'd end up a game back of the 8th spot.
Yeah, and what's hard for the Heat, Kevin, is that they were in the playoff picture for most of the year. And as the season wore on, they slowly fell out of that top 8.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Now here's Freak, covered by Irving, and it's Freak missing.
You know, guys, for the greater part of last season, it appeared as though the Heat were playoff bound. even with the players they lost, most figured they would be playing postseason basketball.
Stolen by Winslow. In the corner, it's Freak. The three can't get it to go. And Cleveland will come the other way. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And they may have been on the road, but you know what? They nullified any home court disadvantage in that game by how well they shot it from three.
Shooting can always be a great equalizer. I mean, when you shoot like that from outside, it really makes winning on the road a lot easier.
And one reason why the Heat did come up short in their playoff aspirations, they were very poor against other teams in the playoffs. They only went 15-31 against teams that had made it into the postseason last year.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. Irving kicks to James. There's a good screen. Dishes to Shumpert. Irving passes to Fry. Back to Irving. Shot clock at 5. Great D that time from Freak.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he wins on that.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented, for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
LeBron up top. He's coming off a 34-point game against New Orleans.
And also, he competed on the backboards. That also had a lot to do with the game. Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
The three from Johnson, and released it in time, but it's off the mark. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we...
Kevin, I'm here with Eric Spoelstra. And, Coach, tell us what you want to see change in the second half.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground. Teams deciding to change it up. The Heat trail by 7. Freak, he's in at point guard. Stoudemire out there with Winslow. Then there's Richardson. And it's Johnson in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Great open look there. We've got 1:18 left to play in the third.
And one thing we know about Justice Winslow, he is great on the big stage. He was amazing in the tournament for Duke a season ago. Got better and better as he helped his school capture the national championship.
And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely.
Well, I think it's been said about 1,000 times now how Coach Spoelstra started as a video coordinator with the Heat. But he's been with the organization for so long, they are starting to become synonymous.
They're digging their own hole here, throwing dirt on themselves. They haven't been nearly as efficient from the line as they were in the first half, and that can be self-destructive. You look at the second half, and you can point to missed opportunity, especially at the foul line, as one of the main reasons for this loss, if they go on to do that here.
Greg, as you said, Spoelstra has been with the Heat for so long now in his 8th season. He was handpicked by Pat Riley to lead the team, and Riley, Clark kind of molded him in his image.
And it was clear that Pat Riley believes in him and continues to believe in him. Coach Spoelstra has had very high expectations on his shoulders ever since taking over the team, and he's actually lived up to them.
The screen from Thompson. Here's Irving. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Irving's got 8 here in the quarter.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And a wide open look for Freak. They get it again. Tries again. A shot by Stoudemire, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin. It's checked in for Goran Dragic. And Cleveland also making a change. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Matthew Dellavedova. So on the floor for Cleveland, J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Kevin Love out there with Thompson. And it's Irving at the point. James outside. And Thompson kicks to Smith. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Here's James. Off the mark from 16 feet out.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Whiteside sets the pick for Dang. Six on the shot clock.
Inside 2 minutes. Inside goal.
Wade kicks to Freak. Shoots. Wade misses. The Cavaliers trail by 4. And there's the feed to Love. Great look, but off the mark.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And it's Freak missing.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
Smith against Wade. Freak with it. Love grabs the board. Love's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Irving kicks to LeBron. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. It's on Chris Bosh.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. He has 18 points, and he's been delivering a healthy dose of helpers, too.
He really has, Clark. Always with his head up, looking to make the pass, trying to find the open man.
Here's Irving. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. With the game still up for grabs, he simply told his guys, we're right there. Stay focused, execute, and get it done. Kevin, let's see how it plays out.
Love. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
You know, I think that's probably a smart move.
I think so, too. Wade against Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Freak kicks to Dang. Nails the triple.
They don't get any bigger than that basket.
They needed it, Greg, and he gave it to him.
.23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Irving. The tray. It falls! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Boy, is it tough to stop LeBron right now.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that will put them up by 2. And here is Irving. to tie it up. Missed. Here's Thompson. Yes!
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And G.A., he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
Well, his effort has never been a question mark. He is an incredible... Phenomenal finish. A three at the horn. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I guess really that's about the only way we could expect a game like this to close the curtain.
Hey.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Luol Deng. He put up a new season high tonight, and if he keeps shooting like he did tonight before the season's over, he might top it. A big key to his team's victory here. What are your thoughts, Shaq, on his game tonight?
Just a sensational performance on.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.
The only color I care about is green, money. Now, you've certainly made some money so far, Freak, but it's time we make more money. I'm talking movies, TVs, endorsements, even your own brand Jordan sneakers.
I care about the game first, Dom. All that sounds great, but don't you think it's a little too early to be talking about all that?
Too early? LeBron was 12 years old in 6th grade when he was thinking Space Jam. It's never too early to take and make leaps.
I guess.
You guess? This isn't high school. This isn't college. This is the real world. And the real world is fueled by one thing.
Oh, money.
That's right. Money. Dollar bills, y'all. Why do you think they put presidents on them? Because that's what presides over us. I ever tell you guys about the first dollar I ever made?
No, Dom, but you're about to.
Yo, check this out. CC, this is a great story, right? So I'm 7 years old, Queens, New York, 1973. My older brother, Lonzo, he's got a lemonade stand. So that summer, I'm like, Lonzo, you know, let me help out. Let me make a couple of bucks with you. He's like, all right, Dom, come on. I'll teach you the business. So I'm pouring tons of sugar. I'm squeezing the lemons. I got the lemonade stand all set up. I'm like, yo, I got this, right? So I'm watching during the course of the day. I'm noticing something Lonzo's doing. He's not charging for refills. That summer, I convinced Lonzo no more free refills, and we make $2,000 plus tips. Today, Lonzo's Lemonade is a national brand and publicly traded.
Oh, wow. That's dope.
I'm not here to impress. I'm here to improve and to assist. I'm like the Italian-American Magic Johnson, running point for Team Freak. No.
The only person running point around here will be me.
CC, look at my watch. What do you see?
Not this again. I've seen the movie.
This is diamonds and platinum. Gold, forget about it. Silver, forget about it. This is diamonds and platinum. It's power and speed. Freak, this is what you have. You are on your way to being the biggest thing in the NBA. I'm proposing now that we dominate off the court as well as on.
I can't believe I'm saying this, Freak, but Dom has a point. You've been establishing yourself on the court, and now it's time to take it off the court. Brand Jordan sneakers, I mean, the possibilities are endless.
Listen, Freak, you're gonna have to decide the legacy you wanna leave. But I'm not some agent from the Yellow Pages. I'm Dom Pagnotti. I'm the man, the myth, the legend, the king #1. I'm the best, and I'm a shark. And the Pagnotti shark is working for you. And we got to set new goals and bigger goals, okay? I'm talking all-star game. I'm talking dunk contest. When was the last time you saw an NBA great in a dunk contest, huh? I'm talking first team All-NBA, first team All-Defensive team.
What about social media?
Yvette, great idea. Social media. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Let's kick it up a notch. www.freakingandvibing.com. That's right, your own website. I've already set it up for you, and it's running great.
Wait, hold
okay?
up.
Listen, I'm in negotiations right now on a feature that will allow viewers to watch Freak and only him and his plays during the game.
Yeah, but you set up a website without consulting me?
Yeah.
When did this happen?
Last week.
Uh-oh. Oh, this is gonna be epic.
CC, I love you, but I got no time to waste, and you're out there busy doing whatever it is you're doing.
Whatever I'm doing, you know what? I'm really sick and tired of the disrespect. This is Team Freak, not the Dom Pagnotti Italian-American opera.
Cece, calm down, all right? Dom here, he's just trying to take us to the next level.
Look, Ming Ching, I don't even know why you're here when your job is to look good and shut up.
Cece, chill.
No, I'm done chilling. Between your clown agent and your gold-digging girlfriend, I've had enough.
Gold digger. You're the winner of the Lucky Sperm contest, and I'll have you know I am currently starting my own fashion line. I've already got model contracts from Beijing to Milan, not to mention I graduated top of my class. Summa cum laude.
You mean thank you, Laude?
I don't need a man to save me or provide for me, okay? I got my own, boo.
Okay, well, if that's the case, then why has all your success and fame coincided with your relationship with my brother? I mean, if you're really on top of your game, wouldn't that have happened before y'all even met?
Right? You know what, Cece? You're just jealous. It's okay, though. Why don't you just play the background, yeah? Enjoy the ride.
Y'all both done yet?
May I continue? Now listen, as far as movie properties go, I've already got a script based upon a story of your life, Freak, okay? So guys, check out these possible titles. Freaking and Vibing, Life and Times, Volume 1. The Freak Chronicle, Freak the Fast and Furious, Part 1 does it, and this one's my favorite, Freak, you're gonna love this. He got Pagnotti.
Whoa,
You
okay,
love it,
all
right?
Dom. Yeah, but look, you're the man, but you're not the man. Okay, you work for me. You have to follow my lead. I'm all for your ideas, but in due time. As for now, I want to focus on the court, and we'll discuss some of your ideas at a later date. Understood?
Yo, we're cool in the gang, bro. That's all you gotta say.
All right, good. Thank you. Vet, chill. You cannot let Cece get underneath your skin. But on the same token, you cannot go out of your way to piss her off. I don't have time to be playing peacekeeper between you two.
You know what? We need to talk about this afterwards alone.
Fine. Cece, you need to hold this together. You and I both agreed long ago that Dom was the best agent for me. He has delivered. Are his methods questionable? Is he a shark? Yes and yes, but he is our shark. He's what's best for me, which means he is what's best for all of us. Your job is to bring us balance. Manage the team, sis. We all need to be on the same page.
You're right, but blood is thicker than water.
You know, I ain't trying to hear all that. I'm not here to hold hands. I'm here to win games and achieve greatness on and off the court. But in order for that to happen, I need everybody to be on point. Essentially, get right or get gone. Yeah, I don't have time to be teaching you guys how to work together. It either starts now or I find it elsewhere. Squashed?
Squashed.
Zucchini'd.
Mr. Dom Pagnotti. Mr. Diamond and Platinum himself. It's a love-hate relationship.
What are you thinking about people who see your brother as just a meal ticket?
Well, that's why I'm there. I'm the gatekeeper. Yep. I can smell it from a mile away.
When you take time out for your own personal life, do you have a personal life?
I do.
Where at? I think Freak is your personal life.
You can think whatever you want, mister. But, I have a personal life, thanks.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think that should end the interview right now. Yeah? It's great meeting you.
Wow. The Christmas Day game. I didn't expect to be on this stage as a rookie, but it'll be exciting, no doubt. I watched the NBA all day long on Christmas growing up, and to think that kids out there will be seeing me be a part of that, it's surreal. And I've never been one to disappoint the kids, so I better go out there and put on a show.
Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We're in Miami for some Heat basketball. This hometown crowd ready to go. On paper, you'd give them the edge, but of course they're not. The Pelicans have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Gordon kicks to Anderson. Back to Gordon. Davis with a screen on Wade. And it's Gordon penetrating. Just 5 on the clock. Davis with the bucket.
Anthony Davis. And for the Pelicans last year, they were at their best when they had great ball movement. Very tough to guard their team when the offense was so active.
Here's Freak. Cole with the rebound.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him. And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
The Heat trail by 3. Freak kicks to Stoudemire. Wade against Gordon. Stolen by Gordon. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts. There's 1:40 left here in the first quarter. Here's Freak. He dishes it to Bosh. He feeds it to Wade. And that one's drained from the low block. Wade's got 7.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Davis dishes to Evans. Davis with a screen on Deng. Evans. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. He's got 5.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
Bosh, the screen. Freak passes to Bosh. And Stoudemire with the basket on the assist by Bosh. Stoudemire's got his first points in this one. And Cole kicks to Davis. Passes to Cole. Davis sets a screen. Shot off the screen. That's short off the rim.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
30 seconds left to play here in the first. Freak dishes to Deng. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound, Evans.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
Cole, the pass to Davis. Kicks it out to Gordon. Lets the 3 fly, and he gets the bucket. Gordon's got 7 points. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. The Pelicans on top. They're And one of the rising stars in the NBA is Anthony Davis. His offensive game is growing by leaps and bounds, and he talked about his area of focus. Well, I'll tell you could be here an awfully long time if we're going to list all the different moves, Anthony. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Ashik. Davis comes in for Ryan Anderson. Evans, he's checked in for Dante Cunningham. And Cole subbed in for Quincy Pondexter. So for New Orleans right now, Evans and Davis, the forward tandem. Norris Cole is out there with Holiday. And it's Ajinça in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
You know, we saw Chris Bosh really ramp it up with the 3-ball last season. I mean, we frequently see vets do that. LaMarcus Aldridge is a recent example. Extending your range is a great way to keep playing at a high level, especially as you enter your 30s.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pistons was a big factor. He chipped in his share of points, and did he ever have active hands on defense? Stealing, blocks, both were a part of his game that night. He really was the second unit for his team in a great performance, guys.
And Doris, thank you so much. He couldn't have been much better in that game, could he, GA?
Not at all. He was great. I mean, that's for sure. If he wasn't at his best, he was awfully close.
Guys, he came to compete and win. Let's hope he's got that same attitude, that same energy, that same swag here tonight.
We're talking about Chris Bosh working on that three-point shot. Last year, he launched nearly 4 threes a game, while most of his career, Greg, he shot less than 1 a game.
Yeah, and Kevin, it's a blessing and a curse at times that he's shooting more threes. The blessing is that it makes Bosh so much more difficult to defend. The curse is that he shot his lowest percentage from the field last season since he was a rookie.
Evans kicks to Gordon. Pass to Davis. Fades back, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
And here's Freak. Three-pointer. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
And there's the call on Bosh. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Davis inside, working on Bosh. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And Anthony Davis, growing up in the rough south side of Chicago, because of the violence, his father didn't let him venture to the playground. Instead, he built a basketball court in the backyard. This young man has come a long way. Well, whether you call him the brow or ant or the future, Anthony Davis made the leap in year 3 to franchise superstar. I mean, still, though, he remains humble, determined to improve, and dedicated to maximizing his immense potential.
The Pelicans have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. He misses the free throw. So he comes up empty at the line.
I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there. I'll bet he didn't either, as good a foul shooter as he is.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Bosh, the screen. Here's Freak. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. It's his first trip to the line. Free throw good. Freak. 2. And both free throws good from Freak. Cole dishes to Davis. 2 on the clock. Misses at the rim.
That's the kind of D. You need when he's got the...
Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business. Now, here's a few things I took away from the first half. Number 1, we've done really well in limiting our turnovers. The last thing we want to do is give them extra possessions, and so far, we haven't. On a good note, our passing has been very smooth. You've set each other up with some really nice assists. That's strong team basketball. Let's keep it up. And just to talk about what we want for the pace of the game, I'd say nice and steady suits us just fine. It doesn't have to be a track meet. And that's all I wanted to go over with you. Let's go play a good half of basketball.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead. And Miami going with a whole new group out there. Miami leading by 4. A lot's been made of the Heat fans in the past for walking out during the finals game where they looked to be out of it. But credit, the Miami Heat fans, Greg, with last year sticking with this team.
Yeah, and in all fairness, I would have walked out as well because I thought it was over. But with LeBron out of town, a lot of Heat fans could have jumped off the bandwagon. But you know what? They stayed with it. So although the weather is fair, the fans are not.
Oh, well said.
Thank you.
Freak, he's in at the point. Johnson is out there with Winslow. And Stoudemire. And it's Richardson in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. From deep. They get it again.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Right here, over these last 10 games on the Heat schedule, this is how they stack up in the league stats. 3rd in blocks, 4th in steals. And they're in the top half of the league distributing the basketball as well. Not too shabby, room for improvement, but acceptable.
And talking about the shot blocking ability, you love that mentality. No shot goes unchallenged around the rim. They make sure of that. You have to earn everything you get on the inside.
And, for the Heat, despite the struggles, they still sold out every game here last season. They were among the top teams in the league in total attendance.
As soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
And, Greg, that's just good basketball. Come on, good basketball there. Clean look from that range. He's got to take it.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And really, they showed up in force, even as the Heat fell to the back of the pack. The Heat only 20-21 last year at American Airlines Arena, but the fans love them all the same.
Pelicans trail by 6. Here's Cole. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. And that's a foul called an Alexis Aginsa. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Dwayne Wade's checked in for Richardson. And New Orleans also making a change. Davis is checked in. There's 53 seconds left in the 3rd. Now, Freak. Johnson the screen. And a wide open look for Freak. No good from outside.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
Drew Holiday, he's checked in for Quincy Pondexter. Stoudemire, soft touch off the glass. Stoudemire's got 8 points.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
Anderson, a screen on Wade, and it's Anderson atop the key. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Got it! What a shot!
3 points at the buzzer.
Definitely an answer to prayer there.
And the final period of play just about to start. Checked in for the Heat. Anderson, he's checked in for New Orleans. Norris Cole comes in for Drew Holiday. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. The big men are Anderson and Davis. Gordon the off guard with Evans at the 3. And it's Cole in at the point.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Freak with it. He's against Evans. Freak with it. 6 to shoot. The Heat need to get a shot off. That is good. And 12 points for Chris Bosh.
I tell you, he picked a tough time to start struggling. Only 1 of 6 from the field here in the fourth quarter.
Okay, Miami, now coming out of the corner, your Heat answers.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Over that last break, I listened to the Pelicans head coach address his team. He told his guys, listen, we've got to make the most of every opportunity right now. We can win this game, but it's all about making every single possession count. Guys, we'll see if they can come back.
That's good. And that's 13 points for Eric Gordon.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Bosh, the screen. There's Freak. And it's Miami with another.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
Pelicans trail by 5. Holiday, the pass to Davis. It falls! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
That's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
Whiteside, a screen on Holiday. There's Freak. Second chance shot. Money!
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Davis kicks to Ashik. Money! What a difference in this crowd right now, Clark.
Yeah, they're breathless, nervous, and quiet.
Wow. That was a big-time shot. That's how you silence a building.
Oh, here's Freak. Wade on the wing. And here's Freak. And it's Dang in the corner. Ashik pulls it in.
Give it up for your Heat dancers.
They have a chance to tie it up.
A 3-ball will do just that. Really good job on the inside that time. I mean, he had to work for that rebound, and he got it done.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Wade.
And he ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. From deep. No good. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game.
Dwayne, you guys had a real battle on your hands in this one. Were you expecting such a tough game?
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan Player of the Game, Chris Bosh.
He put in some serious work on the glass, stayed aggressive, put that extra effort in, and chased down those long rebounds. Rebounding is so important for limiting those second chance points. He made a big impact tonight.
They were riding a 2-game losing streak coming to this game and could not afford to drop 3 in a row. He rose to the occasion for them tonight, big time. They needed this sort of performance from him. He took his game up a few notches. Love it, Ernie.
And that will do it for our special Christmas Day broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon, and good night, everybody.
I told you, Dom Pagnotti always delivers. Brand Jordan Freak prototypes. Open the box, check them out.
Woo, like Christmas and my birthday on the same day. Oh, Dom.
You love them?
I love them.
Hey, they're waiting for your approval for production.
Approved.
Approved?
Approved.
Done. I'll make the call.
In Pagnotti we trust.
I told you you'd love them.
Man.
Hey, I'm going to have you playing in those in 30 days or less.
Money. Oh, man.
Freaking and vibing. Freaking and vibing.
Freaking and vibing in these, baby.